Hey guys, what's going on? It's Meshi with Path to Wellness with Meshi. How are you doing today? So, in today's video, we are going to be getting ready and I'm going to be testing some green beauty products for you, and I'll tell you a little bit about it as I'm putting it on my face so that way you don't have to test them out because I will do that for you and you get to save a little bit of money. So if that sounds good to you, then just let's get started. I recently picked up the Vapour from Vapour Organic, the Atmosphere Soft Focus Foundation. So I thought that we would just actually get ready, put it on my face, and then I'll tell you a little bit about it. I don't know much about it, but I'll tell you what I know. So I have the shade S123. It is, I would say that this would be more like light to medium coverage foundation. It is definitely buildable, and it's going to be giving you that nice glowy skin finish. I have compared this to the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. You can definitely see the serum in this. So I'll just show you how this looks on the skin. I already have my face cleansed and I moisturize and I put the SPF on so it's completely absorbed. Oh, and I'm going to be using a brush. I have tried this with a sponge. They do tell you that you can either use your hands, dot on the skin with fingertips, blend well into skin with fingertips, or sponge. I don't like using either one of those methods, only because the sponge, I felt like it was just really absorbed into the skin, and then with my fingers we're just not gonna go. I just don't like it, so I'm just using the sculpting brush from Real Techniques. So there you go. So I usually just start with about one pump, just kind of dot it and blend away. I've been seeing so many reviews about this online, so I've been intrigued to try out Vapour. It is definitely one of those brands that have been around for a little while now, and they do have they also have the multi-sticks similar to Ilia, so they are similar in a lot of ways, and I believe that they have won the Allure award as well. It blends into the skin fairly quickly. I find that as I'm wearing it dries down really quickly, but it depends on, honestly, with a lot of these foundations, it really just depends on the finish that you're looking for. My skin is, just for reference, I'm like a medium to light golden undertone, and I enjoy more of a satin to natural finish. I don't necessarily enjoy a dewy finish, but over the winter time I definitely want more hydration than a matte look, just because I find that my skin in the winter time actually becomes more dry than it is normal, but in spring, summer, it's more normal. So there you go. So it gave me a decent coverage. I do have some discoloration, and I also had by my forehead here, I did have some ingrown hair going to the wrong direction, so I'll just use about half a pump just to add a little bit more coverage, because right here it didn't cover anything. Basically you start noticing discoloration or patches wearing off in certain areas around the end of the day, which by that point, you know what I mean, there's only so much that you can expect out of a foundation, especially when they're using all natural and organic ingredients. So there's that, but I will show you the finished look, and I'll give you the full rundown about cost and why I picked it and all of that fun stuff. So I'll be right back. Let me go and finish my makeup, but this is what she looks like. Hang on, let me turn on the light. There you go. See, it covered my spot, but it kind of didn't. Under eye definitely still needs concealing, and I'm just looking in the viewfinder right now, but I mean, if I'm looking over here, I do have some spots here. It's not bad. It basically gives you about a medium coverage. Now that I have finished my makeup, I can tell you my thoughts and just overall what you can expect from this foundation. So a couple of things that you need to know. Primarily, like, it's super popular in the States. In Canada, there are a couple of places that you can buy it. They don't carry this in Sephora just yet. I mean, that would be kind of nice, you know, like it gives you a little bit of a, okay, cool. If it doesn't work out, I can at least send it back. You have 19 shades that you can play around with. Like I said, my shade is S123. So that's more of a golden light shade. Basically, here's what they say on the website. Like, if you're looking up Vapour on Think Dirty, it does come up as a clean company, so that should give you a peace of mind. Have I gone in and, you know, researched every single ingredient yet? Not really. No, I haven't gone that far. I usually just run it through that database, but as I'm testing out more makeup products and foundations and skincare, I will be a little bit more diligent about like the different ingredients, but overall it came back as a 0. So I kind of enjoy that. So 19 shades, so it's not, you know, like a small shade selection, so that's really nice. Vapour, the company itself, has been around for a while. On the website, it doesn't actually show you like when they were founded, but they are one of the base companies, so think like RMS, same type of idea, when they have been around for quite a while. They have changed the packaging on this, so this is, I have the old packaging, the plastic one, unfortunately. Ever since then, they have switched over to more sustainable packaging on both this foundation, and they also have a stick foundation as well, which is now in a stainless steel tin. So that's kind of cool. And then this comes in a glass now, but this one I still have the old packaging. I picked this up at like one of the local like beauty stores where you can actually buy organic makeup, but you can buy it at like well.ca. They also have it at Detox Market. They have it at a few different places. The cost on the US website, so on Vapour, it costs $54 US. You can also get it a little bit cheaper if you get it auto shipped. So like if you wanted to buy it like every 30 or 60 or 90 or 75 days, you can do that, and then they offer a little bit of a discount. That way you basically save 10%. So that's kind of nice. Now here's the actual description. So enhance your unique beauty and game-changing Atmosphere Foundation. Fine art infused color and skin nourishing botanicals delivers flawless, breathable, high performance coverage. The soft focus liquid formula is a makeup artist's favorite and often a satin finish with buildable medium to full coverage. I would agree with that. Designed to balance normal, sensitive, and combination skin types. I don't know about that, but okay. The organic and wild-crafted antioxidant-rich ingredients in this breakthrough formula includes brightening, camellia, and Vapour's proprietary herbal enlightenment complex, frankincense, tulsi, and lotus to help soothe, calm, and protect. Overall, as you can tell, I have like no highlighter on my face, and I am using natural light so that you can actually see. Very like lit from within look. I would definitely agree with that. We will do a separate video just on the comparison, so maybe I'll do like half of my face with Vapour, the other half of my face with the Ilia. It depends on, honestly, it's not, I don't want you to look at these reviews like, okay, how is the coverage, how much does it cost, how long does it take, and will it last and will it work for me? Well, basically it will work for you if you're looking at, if your skin is normal. I don't know how it would work for you if you're combo. It's not a dewy finish, it's definitely a satin, and like it absorbs into the skin fairly quickly. I basically just set it in my T-zone, so that's kind of nice. Now, by the end of the day, like I will say that like lasting power, will it last? Will it last your full working day? Absolutely it will. Can you work out in it and will you still look really nice? Yes, totally can. Now, the only thing is that like by the end of the day, I do notice that like on my forehead and on my chin, it does start to wear off. Like, is that normal? Yes, it is. But I mean, it depends on what your expectations are, right? Like if you're expecting something to last like 12 to 18 hours, then that might not be your best bet. And then the other con that might be, you know, a deal breaker for most of you that are here local in Canada is the cost. In Canada, this foundation, let me just pull it up on well.ca. On well.ca, for this foundation, it costs $67.50. So it's definitely one of the more higher end foundations that you can get. And, you know, is it worth it? I think it is. It depends on how often you're going to be wearing foundation and how much you enjoy it. Like it's such a personal preference that I can't tell you like, you know, well, all of your foundation costs $20 to $30, especially in the green beauty realm. Probably not. You're looking at an investment, that's for sure. But at the same time, a lot of the times you're actually paying for the ingredients that are in here and the lasting power. And will it perform really similarly like your conventional makeup products? In my opinion, it does. And then it also makes you feel good that you're not putting extra chemicals on your face. So that's kind of nice. I said that I wouldn't do it and I did it anyway because I wanted to help you out. So you will see a couple of check-ins throughout the day that I've done with my phone. You've obviously seen me put on the makeup first thing in the morning, and now that I'm basically ready to, it's 7:30, I'm basically ready to just wash everything off. Here's where we're at, so you can kind of see, and let me grab a mirror. I'll give you my honest feedback on that. Not much of a difference from when I first applied the makeup. Obviously, like around my nose, it has kind of worn off, and around my chin, basically the areas that I really needed extra coverage on, like right by my eyebrows. Under eye is pretty much done at this point. I still see the blush. Obviously, I still see the bronzer pretty well. So that just tells you that like they do work really well together. Where I powdered, like right in the T-zone area, it still looks really nice. So considering that this is an organic brand, and you know, based on like their ingredients, I think that the staying power is fairly on point, which I mentioned earlier. So I mean, it's one of those things where you're just gonna have to see like, do you want to invest the money or you don't, or you want to wait, or you know, what it is that you want to do. But I wanted to do a final check-in just so that you can kind of see like what's going on. Who would I recommend this to? Like, would I recommend it to, like, would this be like your everyday foundation? I think it can be. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, I think that if you're looking for that really nice, like, lit from within look, you add a little bit of highlighter. It can be a minimal makeup. Like, you will look absolutely stunning with this foundation. Like, it's really, really pretty on the skin. I think that the color match is a really nice match for me. So there's that. If your skin type is similar to mine, and if your skin tone is similar to mine, then you know, you would probably find a match that way. Other than that, like, I don't have anything negative to say about it. The cost will probably be, you know, turning you on, a lot of you off, because it is an investment, but it's not like, you know, I've seen in the green beauty community, I've seen worse. So there's that. I will be doing another video really shortly, you guys, where I will be reviewing the Ilia, and we'll do a comparison between these two, because I think that you will find it quite helpful, because Ilia is a little bit different than the Vapour. Like, on the skin, it looks totally different. Keep in mind and be forgiving of the fact that this is not my skin tone. Like, it's not my color. It will be my color in the summertime, but we'll worry about it at that point. Okay, this is all I wanted to share with you. I hope that you guys find this helpful and useful. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried this foundation and what you thought of it. So far, I'm absolutely loving it, and it was just one of those things where, like, oh, thank God. Okay, it not only matches, it looks pretty. We can work with it. It looks really nice, especially in natural light. Perfect. And ultimately, like, a lot of times that's what I'm looking for in a really nice green foundation. But if you have tried it, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were, and if you had luck with Vapour before. I'm definitely going to be looking for more products from them to try and to test out, and hopefully do some more reviews for you guys. Let me know if you are finding this helpful. These are some of the reviews that I click on most often, because I'm always like, but does it work? You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at, especially if you're new to the whole green beauty community and you're just swapping out your items one by one, then, you know, reviews like this are always helpful. And if you are brand new here, consider subscribing. We do talk a little bit about green beauty and how we can reduce our waste consumption. Sometimes we do a little bit of planning, and other times we just talk about how we can manage our stress and anxiety in a more holistic way. So because we kind of go into a few different topics throughout the week, I usually release a video about 3 times a week, and then at the end of the week I usually catch you up with a recap email where I show you some of the best takeaways from each of my videos, so that way, you don't miss anything, because I know that you are busy, hustling and going to your classes. So if you wanted to sign up for my recap emails that I usually release every Sunday, then link is down in, you already know, it's in the description. You can sign up for free. In the meanwhile, keep shining, you guys. With makeup like this, it's not going to be very difficult, and keep enjoying this beautiful sunshine, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Bye.